We're the indie projects, Bee and Theo. In 2017, we bought an abandoned property in Central Portugal and spent the last few years turning it into a fully fledged homestead, converting an old stone barn into a cosy tiny home. Working non-stop and overcoming many obstacles, it turned out better than we ever could have imagined. As one chapter closes, another one begins. Our dreams of living even more remotely in a fairy tale forest with space for animals to roam and our passions to grow became a reality. Before we have even moved there, it was devastated by a huge wildfire, drastically altering the landscape. Immense flash floods followed as the land couldn't hold onto the water. Follow us as we carve out our new life on Miracle Mountain.
Good afternoon and welcome back to a brand new video. Exciting times are ahead. So much has been happening here at Miracle Mountain and I'm really excited to share it with you guys. On this video, you can probably tell what's going on via the title, but we have just come back from the city. Once again, the trailer's become very useful and we have got ourselves 10 sheets of OSB 3 and this is going to be brilliant for inside the workshop.
I'm really happy that we managed to get all of those boards and that they all fit in the garage. It really is crazy just having such a big space like the garage where we can just put things in there. And yes, I am standing in the trailer whilst Theo's reversing it into its parking spot. It's also really fun to just hang out in the trailer whilst he drives it around. It's almost like a little theme park ride. I've also just watched that footage back and my hair is giving proper Billy Idol vibes today, I've got to say. I freshly bleached it and now I literally feel like Billy Idol. Should I do a little sing? No, I can't, I'll break your ears. We are currently on our way to IKEA, my favourite place, even as a child, because I'm a loser. And Theo is just more excited about getting food there because we are starving.
I'm excited the fact that we have a moving in date to Miracle Mountain. That just means that we've set a date that we want to be there, but that means that we need a bed, we need something to sleep on, otherwise we're going to be on the floor, and that is not what we envisioned. So we're heading to Porto, to IKEA, and hopefully they have a bed that is nice.
If I could fly, would I keep walking? Would I float away?
I don't think Bee realised we were going out in public today.
Hang on a second.
What are you wearing?
This is fashion at its finest. This is also a hoodie that we sell, so if you want to wear the Indie Projects merch, here you go. But this, don't even question it.
What are those?
What are those?
Right, let's go and find this bed.
If I had time, would I keep talking? If I had time, would I keep talking? Would I find a rest?
I think we have found the bed for us. How nice is this? Oh, I've got my boots on, so I'm trying to keep my boots off the bed, but it's got this like curve around backboard and I can just imagine myself getting so cozy in this bed. I know our bedroom's going to be the most amazing space because sleep is so important.
And also it's got under bed storage, which I nerd out
I didn't even realise.
But we want to get it in
fit a lot in here.
Yeah, you could sleep in there. We want to get a dark green velvet version of it.
Yeah, they do it in green and blue. We will go for green. Like our sofa, we love the green, and we're going to go for like quite a dark theme in the bedroom and just really nice neutral tones.
But there's a problem. They don't have it available to collect today. We've got to get it delivered, so that's really annoying. Welcome to the world of mattresses, where we've found a really nice bed frame, but now it's the really tough choice of finding a mattress that's just that perfect amount of firm but soft.
This is definitely the hardest,
but not too
choice.
Soft that you're sucked into it, and not too firm that you feel like you're on a slab of rock. So this looks similar to our one. We don't know that. Ooh, Okay.
The one we've got at the moment is perfect, but they don't sell it anymore.
This one's really nice.
How
I feel
is
like this
it?
is a very unflattering angle. Can you see up my nostrils?
Is it comfortable though?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so it's my time to try the mattress. This is actually good.
Do you like it?
I reckon
He's
this,
been really fussy.
I reckon this is the one.
It's too soft.
This is the one.
It's the one.
Yeah, it's like in between firm and soft.
Just
Semi.
right. Goldilocks would be proud.
I wanna stay and I wanna wander. I wanna stay and I wanna wander.
We got pretty much everything we needed. We didn't get the mattress or the bed, but we found the ones we wanted. We've got to order them online.
Oh, that's
I
loud.
don't even know if you can hear me over.
I got ice cream.
You have to order those online. For some reason, you can't buy that bed and take it home yourself. You have to get it delivered, which is a bit annoying, but whatever. We found the one we want, so that's good.
And I'm going to finish my ice cream and I'll see you back at the workshop.
Thanks to Squarespace, making your own website has never been easier. With ridiculously wonderful, customisable templates crafted by their world-class design team, which support all major content types including pages, galleries, blogs, commerce, calendars and more. Their groundbreaking drag and drop editor gives you total control of your website design, and pre-designed structures make your page building a breeze with pre-built layouts. Specific purposes such as contact, about, blog, portfolio and more are ready-made and arranged to quickly create professional layouts and showcase your content. Being able to integrate video blocks from our YouTube channel directly onto our website allows us to keep our website style while sharing our videos from an external platform. This is especially helpful for blog posts that reference the videos, giving readers a more in-depth look at the topic. With a snazzy looking website, you're also going to want a smart logo, and Squarespace has you covered. The browser-based design tool is easy to use and has an array of icons to choose from. You can change the font, the colour, and so much more. So why not build your very own website with Squarespace today by clicking the link in our bio for a 2-week free trial, and we've got a fantastic 10% discount for you to use with the code indieprojects with your first purchase of a website or a domain.
And just like that, welcome back to the workshop. So as you can see, we've had a big delivery of wood, and this is exciting because this is for the Chicken Palace. And I envy you guys who are in North America who can just go to the store and pick up 2x4s and get treated wood. I've had to go straight to the mill and specifically get this size cut down to what we need. So this is Douglas fir 2x4s. I've got 2.5 meters and 3 meters for the roof. We are going to build the most epic chicken coop and run. And also, I brought this back from the States. I got myself a framing nailer because it's going to be so much quicker putting stuff together with these 2x4s if I can use this nail gun. The problem is we don't use wood here in Portugal like you do. So in North America, you frame everything in wood. All of your houses are framed in wood and whatnot, whereas here it's all stone and block and cement and concrete. So you literally cannot buy a framing nail gun in Portugal that I can find, and you definitely can't get the nails. So I've had to import the nails. They are on their way, and as soon as the nails get here, I'm raring to go, I really am. So I've just marked out all of the sheets, basically just stacked the 4 OSB sheets that are going to act as the floor on our mezzanine, and marked one, and we're going to cut them all at once just to save time and so they're all perfectly the same. And we've had a lot of confusion about this mezzanine, people wondering why we're building a room within a room. It's not a room, it's going to remain completely open apart from one side, and we gain literally nearly an extra 10 square meters in this room of storage up there, which is just incredible. It means that I can keep this area so nice and tidy, and anything I'm not using all the time can go up there, and when I need it, jump on the step ladders and go and find it. But right now, it's not plugged in.
I thought I plugged it in.
I'm gonna get cutting.
Theo is up there. We've got the 3 sheets of OSB up. We've only got a really thin sliver at the end that we need to cut a piece down for. I'd say it's probably about, I don't know, 20 to 25 centimetres. It is a tiny little slither, so for now we're just ignoring it and we're going to secure the first 3 in place. But it's just so good to see all that extra space up there where we can store big bulky items that don't need to be down here.
It's massive!
It is massive, it's great.
I'm 100% going to put a bed up here.
Really?
No, I'm joking.
Cobwebs!
Furrnando.
Furrnando would love it,
Look at this
actually.
space.
I know, it's great.
I'm loving it. Like, there's so much space up here. We can definitely hide all of the rubbish that doesn't need to be here.
Well, if it's rubbish, we don't need it.
Not rubbish, but we've got things like Tyvek. That is like a big roll of like fabric almost. And we will need that, and it's super expensive stuff, and it's brilliant for building projects. But that probably only comes out a couple of times a year.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect for up here.
Right, shall I send you up some screws, drills, and what have you?
Yes, please.
What do you want?
If I could fly, would I keep walking? Would I float away? Would I float away?
We've got the final sheet in place, and Theo's just fixing it in.
Final bum crack.
There is actually a bit of a builder's bum crack going on.
I'm a builder, what do you expect?
And it looks good. It feels super sturdy up here, which is very good to hear and feel. And there's a lot of space. It's actually brilliant.
So much space.
It's
like,
going to be really, really handy.
I mean, I'm 6'3".
Yeah, Theo is 6'3", and this is the amount of space that for some reason he wants to demonstrate that he has.
So much. So much. I don't think I'm actually going to have enough stuff to fill up here.
We've got some stuff, but yeah, you're right. I guess, like we said, big bulky things are going to go up here, so it's perfect. It's been super chilly here in Portugal. Obviously, it's winter time. We had snow yesterday. You can see our breath.
I can smell my breath.
I can smell your breath. That's why I've got every single layer on that I own, because it is just chilly. And now I don't have any hair. I'm really feeling the cold. And that's why I'm wearing hats all the time.
And there was a massive storm. Yesterday we had trees down, and we can show you later 4 of our shutters on our house actually broke, which is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
But I'm seeing it as a positive because we've been through crazy wildfires. We've been through flash flooding, and now we've been through...
Well, we've been through kind of landslides from the flooding.
Landslidey stuff, and gale force, storm force winds. So we're still fighting, we're still standing, and
we're just going to keep going, because
that's what we can do.
We're too far in now to give up.
Hello from my new little opening in the workshop. Me and Bee have just framed this up, and in a previous vlog, remember I mentioned that I wanted some sort of window to create the feeling of more space, because if I just stud this wall off and leave it without an opening, it's going to make the space feel a lot smaller than it actually is. And now I can see through to my tractor, which is nice, while I'm working on the workbench.
And you've got nice natural light coming through as well.
We've got all the natural light from the window there, all the natural light from the window here, and then up here above the workbench we're going to have some nice bright LEDs so I can see what I'm working on. But this is the perfect size opening, and now we just have to board it with the OSB, cut this opening out, and I think it's going to look really, really nice.
When all the cares of this world arise, when all the cares of this world arise, and fall away, and fall away. I wanna stay, and I wanna wander. I wanna stay, and I wanna wander.
Check it out. We've got a hole behind us. It looks so good. I just saw you out the corner. It looks so good. Yes, please. Can I have a
cornetto?
I want raspberry raspberry stuff on it. I've forgotten what it's called, but the old traditional 99. But how good does that look?
I'm so stoked with it.
And the light that comes through is really nice, because obviously we've got a lot of light coming through because the garage door's wide open, and we had to take the old horrible strip light off yesterday to be able to fix this in, but it's so nice to have so much natural light in here. But we will be having normal lights as well.
So the stud wall is now completed, the window opening, everything is lovely. And now I can address the elephant in the room. It's not an actual elephant, it is in fact a tractor. So come around and I'll show you. So this is the missing link here on our homestead journey at Miracle Mountain. This is our brand new tractor and we're super excited because this is going to be an absolute workhorse. We knew when we bought this place that we needed the right tools to manage it because it is a big piece of property, 57 acres. So we have the UTV, which is designed for driving right up the mountain into the forest tracks, which is absolutely superb for doing its job. And also that has 1/2 ton capacity on the tipper on the back. So it's very useful in the forest areas and just getting around in general on the property. Then we have the excavator. That is going to be amazing, fixing all the problems from the flooding and the fire. And then after I've fixed all the problems, I can create new infrastructure that we have plenty of ideas for. And then we have this. This is the Solace 26 XL shuttle. It's brand new. We got an amazing deal on it. It's 5-year warranty. It was a no-brainer. We have the front loader with a bucket on the front, but also we can swap that out for forks, so we can use this like a forklift if we want to offload stuff off the back of a truck when we get deliveries, move sand around, and also we can utilize this in the forest as well. It has a 3-ton towing capacity, so it's going to be very useful with that trailer that I brought over from the UK. That was the plan all along. And also on this I've got the brush cutter, which is going to be brilliant because the grass is really growing up high and we're going to have to use that really soon. It's also fully road legal, which is absolutely amazing, and a 4x4. I can't say a bad thing about this tractor so far. But
and it has a roll bar.
And it has a roll bar. So a lot of you guys are obviously probably thinking like, but you've already got a tractor. But that tractor is from 1979, I believe. 78. So it's an old tractor. It does absolutely brilliantly on our 5 acres, but 57 acres, it's too much. Also, this property is far too steep for that tractor. There's not enough power. You're just putting too much pressure on a very old, small, compact tractor. So that is why we needed this. If you're interested in our other Kubota tractor, hit us up because we will be selling it at some point soon. But here it is. You'll see me out and about, and Bee out and about on this very soon.
My favourite part is here, right here.
Oh, nice big cup holder.
Now that's what I like.
What else has it got? It's got the cup holder.
Seatbelt.
It's even got USB so I can keep my phone charged or charge the GoPro battery when I'm vlogging around the property. Seriously, this thing is an absolute beast. So as it's such beautiful weather, we thought we'd come out and explain a little bit more about our lake that is next to our house, because it's absolutely massive. When it's full of water, it's going to be such a spectacle. I cannot wait to put a rowing boat on there. We have many ideas for other things that we want to create on this lake, like maybe building our own houseboat that floats on a pontoon that can be floating right in the middle, because it is absolutely massive. It's probably hard to tell on camera, but the lake is around 1 acre in size.
So to give you a little indication of the size of the lake, because it is quite difficult to tell unless there's someone physically in it, Theo is demonstrating by getting into the lake in the bits that aren't soaking yet, because his boots only go up so high. But just look at the size of him and then the lake.
It's massive.
What was that?
Massive.
It is absolutely massive. This area here especially, where most of the water is at the moment, is huge.
So we started filling our lake only 10 days ago, and every day I arrive at the property, I literally get out the car, I run to the lakeside and I see where the water's spread out. It's absolutely so exciting. If you come down here, you can't even necessarily tell that there's water here because it's so clean and clear. This water comes from our private spring that comes out the side of our mountain, which is just incredible. It's perfect, clear water, and we're actually filling it right now with over 44,000 litres a day. We think it's going to take about 3 to 4 months to fill. The estate agent said 2 to 3 months, but we've just been through one of the driest winters and summers in Portuguese history, so the ground is going to want to soak up as much moisture as possible. So it might take longer. It's all an experiment, but we're excited that we've started the process. And one thing I forgot to mention is the bottom of the lake is lined with clay, which is a really nice natural way to try and keep as much water in the lake as possible.
I think you should give yourself a little mask. There we go.
How's
we
that?
are going into the forest, so you need to blend in. Do it a little bit more liney. There we go.
It actually feels really smooth.
Miracle Mountain clay mask.
Maybe we can literally do clay masks from the bottom of the lake and just lie here in the lake. I need to wipe this off now.
Just be careful because this water's going to be absolutely freezing.
And this is the thing, like,
hang on, I feel like I'm filming some sort of spa moment right now. You've done the face mask, now you're rinsing it off with mountain spring water.
well, only last week this was completely dry, and you just don't know how
You've got to be
deep it
careful,
gets.
yeah, because some bits it's...
Some bits it's up to 3. I was going to say 3 meters. Not yet.
Not yet.
So we've measured how deep it's going to be, and in some areas it's going to be over 3 meters deep in areas, so you can actually dive, which is incredible. There's an actual diving rock over there that I'll go and show you. But
rinse your face off, the mask is dried now.
at the moment, this is about, I'm just so excited talking about it because it's a dream come true to just have a lake. I can't wait to have a boat. But it's already like 3 feet in some areas. But the thing is, it's going to rise in certain areas, and then it gets to a high point, and then the water starts to spread over the high
floor
point.
Isn't completely flat, as you can see over there. It's a bit hard because of the shadows, but it kind of raises up the grounders there. So, oh, don't want to miss this. How does it feel?
Feels lovely.
Feel like a new man. We've also have spotted some newts and frogs living in here, which is just absolutely wonderful.
Oh, it's going to be full of wildlife. There's going to be like ducks trying to make this place their home. I've seen a heron come here.
I love that. I'm so excited about the heron.
But let's carry on and show you where this water comes from.
Oh, look at it. It's so cute.
It's just, it's lovely, isn't it? Hello, mate. We were just talking about wildlife.
Incredibly beautiful frog. I'm fairly sure it's called the Iberian tree frog, and it's endemic to the Iberian Peninsula.
Oh, nice.
Seeing that frog has just completely made my day. That's the thing I'm most excited about this place, is the environment of it, the nature, the forest, the lake. It's just beautiful.
So this is where the water flows into the lake. This is it. This is not the source. We're going to walk up further up and show you the multiple different things it goes through, including a dam and many other situations to get to this point, but we're kind of working our way up backwards. So we're now about 100 meters from where we were, and this concrete tubing here, this is what the water travels down to into the lake. And you can see there's another concrete tube that runs under the road. So if you follow me and we go up over the road, you'll be able to see where the water comes from. So it comes down another concrete tube into this container and runs under the road into where you just saw. So moving further up, I'm now standing in a massive concrete bowl.
It's crazy to see, it's just full of silt. It's just mad.
Yeah, so before the fire and before the flooding, this was a completely empty concrete bowl, and Its main purpose, I believe, is to slow the water flow down. So when we get loads of rain, loads of water, there's a dam above here that we're going to walk up to in a minute. But this slows the water down so that it can be diverted into the lake or other places on the property. But I need to find a way of getting the excavator in here to dig all of this silt out, and there's a lot of it. So we're now just approaching the dam. The dam wall is to my left, which holds back all of the water, and to my right you'll be able to see the water's flowing really nicely down a channel that's been dug again to go under the road, past the dam, and this way we can control the water flow. So if there is a huge amount of rain, flooding, all of the infrastructure is here to manage that. It's just the fact that the fire wiped out a lot of the infrastructure, burnt a lot of the pipes, melted a lot of the pipes, so it wasn't working correctly, but we're slowly getting it back to how it was. It's still going to take a long time.
It's hard to imagine that this was once a majestic and massive pond.
This was a big pond, which, as I just mentioned, is dammed. So basically when the level rises, we can divert it to the lake, or we can send it off further for irrigation and all sorts of different things on the property. So this was one of the main reasons we bought the excavator, because I have a massive job at digging this back out.
It's really nice to see how the system's all working, even if it is damaged from the fire and the flooding. But the water that's all coming down here is from our mountain spring that's further up the mountain.
And I'd love to walk up there and show you guys, but I have shown you on many videos and I'm too tired today. It's a long way up the mountain.
It is, it really is, but it's a beautiful walk, so we should do it, but maybe not just now because we are knackered.
I think we should end the video there. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you subscribe because you don't want to miss and find out how the lake's filling up. We will give you regular updates on the lake, how it's filling, and all the other projects we got going on.
See you on the next video.